Tyler McGinnis invested some money at 3% simple interest and some at 5% simple interest. The total amount of his investments was $28,000, and the interest he earned during the first year was $1,240. How much did he invest at each rate? The formula for simple interest that we want to use is I equals P times R times T. Interest is equal to principal times rate times time, but in this problem we have two different interest rates, 3% and 5%, and different amounts of money at each. So we're going to set up a table. So we have principal, we have rate. The time in this problem is just going to be 1 year for both accounts, so it's going to be the principal times the rate times the time, which is 1 year, so we're not going to write it. And the interest is going to be, in this case, the principal times the rate. So we have some money which is at 3%. We have another amount of money that's at 5%. So we're going to let X be the amount of money that's at 3%. Since there's $28,000 total in the account, we have $28,000 minus X as the amount of money that's at 5%. To find the interest on the money at 3%, we take the principal times the rate, X times 0.03. So in other words, 0.03x. We take the principal times the rate at 5%, 28,000 minus x times 0.05. And the total is going to be $28,000 and a total of $1,240 in interest. So now we'll write that as an equation. We have 0.03x, which is the interest from the amount of money that's at 3%, and we have 0.05 times 28,000 minus x as the interest from the account that's at 5%. And when we add those two amounts together, we should get the total interest, which is $1,240. So to solve this equation for x, we're going to distribute out the parentheses. Well, actually, first we're going to multiply by 100 so that we get rid of the decimals. So we're going to have 100 times 0.03x plus 100 times 0.05 times 28,000 minus x equals 100 times 1,240. So 100 times 0.03x is 3x plus 100 times 0.05 is 5 times 28,000 minus x. And 100 times 1,240 is 124,000. Okay, now we're going to distribute out the parentheses. 3x plus 5 times 28,000 is 140,000 minus 5x is equal to 124,000. We're going to combine like terms. The 3x and the minus 5x is negative 2x plus 140,000 is equal to 124,000. So now we're going to subtract 140,000 from each side. We'll get negative 2x is equal to negative 16,000. Dividing both sides by negative 2, we get x is equal to 8,000. So to finish up, we have $8,000, which is x, which is the amount of money at 3%, and 28,000 minus 8,000, which is 20,000 at 5%. So the solution to this problem is that there's $8,000 at 3% and $20,000 at 5%.